What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's having an excellent Victory Monday. Thank you again that everybody came out to our tailgate yesterday and stopped by in the stadium and said hi. Always appreciate that. And it's always great to see some of the faces behind the names we see in our chat and in our comments on our videos. So today, obviously on social media, it's so much fun to see. The Jet fans are all fired up. I was all fired up last night and leaving the stadium. And there's tangible excitement surrounding this team. And it's always interesting to see the reactions from the outsiders or from the media in times like this. The Jets are 3-2. You know, it's more than anybody expected at this point. But now it's like, well, the Jets got lucky because they beat a third-string quarterback yesterday. Well, if they didn't do that, it would have been the same old Jets. Well, the Jets only beat, Trubisky and Kenny Pickett. They didn't beat Ben Roethlisberger. Well, if they didn't win that game, it would have been the same old Jets. What happens is, for so long, the Jets have been a downtrodden team, where it's like, it's an easy punchline. The Jets are bad, the Jets suck, the Jets never going to be any good. And then that's just when they start to rise, which they are now, they're not getting any credit. And it's warranted. And listen, I'm one of the biggest critics and skeptics out there. I mean, earlier in the season, I was very disappointed with certain things, but if you can't acknowledge the progress and the direction the team is going, you're just not paying attention. And it's like, it's different this time around because it's young players. Like in the past, we knew Adam Gase wasn't a good coach. We knew whatever happened there wasn't going to go anywhere. You knew even with the Ryan Fitzpatrick ride, it was going to be a magical carpet ride. That was a one-hit wonder, not going to go anywhere. You had players like Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. There weren't going to be long-term answers. When Sam Darnold came in, we kind of knew the team wasn't built well around him. It wasn't going to work out. But now it's like they had a blueprint. They had a plan. Joe Douglas went out and got a ton of young talent. Coach Saleh starting to coach them up. And you're starting to see results. So it's not like this is a flash in the pan moment, because if you look at yesterday's contributors, Breece Hall with a huge game, almost 200 total yards. You have Michael Carter making big contributions. Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, Zach Wilson. Then you go on defense. You got Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams. I mean, these are all young guys that could be here for the next 4, 5, 6 years. That's exactly what you want. That's how you change the direction of your franchise. That's how you change your culture. And the other thing, and Saleh's always talked about it. We used to bust his chops about it. All gas, no break. Well, you know what? This team doesn't quit. They play all 4 quarters. So there are no style points for victories in the NFL. You win, you win. Ugly, pretty, blowout, close, whatever it is, wins count. So if you're 3-2, it's 3 wins. It's more than we usually have. So I just find it weird how people are trying to discount the Jets and just, I guess put down their progress, when it's actually something that you could actually see and say, you know what, all right, they have a young nucleus that's going to grow and develop week in and week out, and they're going to be a team that can contend with in the future. May not be this year, probably won't be this year, but everybody going into the season as Jet fans, and people thought we were crazy, were saying, you know what, we want to see them win 7, 8, 9 games, play meaningful games in December, be competitive on a weekly basis, and win home games, win AFC East games, and they're starting to do all of this. So, I mean, if you're not satisfied, you're not acknowledging what's going on, you're just not paying attention, or you're just a hater, or you like being miserable. Like, I got comments from Jet fans today saying, how can you're proud of beating, Teddy Bridgewater's backup, whatever, Thompson. I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, dude, we beat the Dolphins. No matter what happens. Like, the Jets have quarterbacks that get hurt. I mean, for some reason, people are acting like the Jets didn't deal with any injuries. They reshuffle the offensive line every week. I mean, every week somebody's going down. You're on your third string left tackle. I mean, at one point, Fant went down, Dwayne Brown went down, Becton went down. You're scrambling endlessly. And, they had to overcome a lot. Plus the fact that Zach Wilson got hurt. So it's just funny. I'm enjoying every moment of it. I hope this team truly builds on this. It seems like they're going to, I think Saleh's doing a pretty good job of not getting too high and not getting too low when it got bad. I think that's going to resonate in his locker room as well, where he's going to keep them even-keeled. Obviously, going to Green Bay on the road, coming off a loss, is going to be a difficult spot. But you feel a little better about this. When we're doing preview videos, a lot of times, you have blind faith. For this last game, I was hoping, I'm like, please come out and play aggressive, smart, physical football. I had a feeling Jets were going to win this game. I picked them to win. But in the back of your mind, you're like, man, Miami could be the better football team. I just think the Jets are going to want it more, and they're going to do more. That's exactly what they did. So it's just, I just find these times interesting. I think some of the narratives from the people that are just anti-Jets or just lazy analysts are getting exposed right now. So, hope everybody's having a great day. Like I said earlier, we'll be streaming a little bit later on and tomorrow, and I'll talk to you later.